What is education and why is it important? The average student will spend 17,280 hours in a classroom. Much time in our lives is devoted to learning, but why? The idea of universal education goes back a little over 100 years. First, educators struggled to devise a plan to be able to educate a mass population. Many different ideas and models were approached at the time. People like B.F. Skinner and John Dewey had innovative concepts for how to get the human mind working. But their ideas were eclipsed by a factory model, was referred to as the Prussian model, that had a very input-output approach. In the time of massive industrialization, world wars, it was seen that such a model needed to be used. What came out of it was a very input-output linear process of learning, often not serving the best interest of the student. Musician Pink Floyd portrayed the often cruel means in which students were forcibly educated with information beaten into them in his video, Another Brick on the Wall. Now, fortunately, such days are over. We do not beat education into our students. In today's world, treat them with more kindness. We focus on their self-esteem and get them feeling good about themselves entering the world. But have we truly solved the greater problem of education? I would say in today's demanding universe of engineering and AI, what we've essentially done is replaced Pink Floyd's meat grinder with the meme from The Simpsons, where an escalator to nowhere, we lift the students up only to leave them hanging. There must be a better way. By understanding truly how the human mind works and devising the tools of today to be able to empower teachers to fully build a critical mind of a mass audience of students, we need to use new ideas like multimodal thought processing. What is that? That is when senses, one and multiple senses, are utilized to present various components of information. And this was done in educational television in the form of animation and song and imagery. But now, with correct type of software, we can build in a system, a toolbox for teachers to use a multimodal system to present core concepts such as mathematics and language, as well as civics, history, and science and the arts. But to do so, we need to understand how the different components of learning work. Particular concepts like the more linear thinking that the left hemisphere process information, such as computational mathematics and the logistics of phonics with language, versus the right hemisphere, which focuses more on conceptual framework of mathematics and function and deep meaning and semantics of language. Today we find such things as a battle to enact the Common Core's vision of conceptual arithmetic and the very fierce reading wars that have destroyed careers on the fights between focusing on semantics versus phonics, of content versus concept versus procedure. We need to end that war with the right machinery that will use the senses to link all these interdisciplines. That is how the mind is able to process information so that we can avoid the problems of the past and present to create an educational system of the future that will create a whole generation of inventors and problem solvers. As such, demanding and critical minds will be seriously needed in order to fill the jobs and opportunities and frontiers of tomorrow. So help us and make the future and empower the new generations to remake the world. Thank you.